Welcome Ghost Hunters to this short bonus episode for Luigi's Mansion. In this one, I'm going to show you all the golden frames for all of the portrait ghosts. Let's begin over here with the actual mansion. As you can see, I got the A rank with 130 million points. Let me know in the comments what your high score is for this game. I'd be curious to see. And then, let's begin over here with the first portrait ghost. This is, of course, Neville, the bookish father. It's not really going to go in order from 1 to 2 to 3 and so on. I'm just kind of going to go down the halls here. So, of course, Chauncey, the first boss of the game. Chauncey, the spoiled baby. Over here, we have Grandma. This is Nana, the scarf knitting granny. Kind of a weird picture of her. And this is Shivers. He is the floating butler. If you remember, he was kind of creepy because he had a crush on Melody and just so happened to have a key to her room. What a weirdo. And, of course, we have Madame Clairvoyant. She was our friend that kind of helped us out along the way. So that was very nice of her. She is the freaky fortune teller. Next is Jarvis. He is the jar collector. It's kind of a cartoony looking picture of him. And our favorite friend, Mr. Lugs, the glutton. Remember he had some acid reflux? He was spitting up some mad fireballs at us? What a crazy guy. And now we have the Clockwork Soldiers, the Toy Platoon. This was a crazy little bunch. And Mr. Biff Atlas, the bodybuilder. Looks like he is on his way to winning a championship, maybe. And Uncle Grimly, the Hermit of the Darkness. He was creeping around in the wardrobe room after the power went out. And Bogmire, this is the second boss of the game. He is the Cemetery Shadow. Now before I go on through the store, I'm actually going to come around and go down the other little hallway. Actually start over here. This is, of course, Lydia, the mirror-gazing mother. Remember, Lydia and Neville are actually the fathers of Chauncey, and then also of the other two little kids, Henry and Orville. And here we have Melody, pianissima, the beautiful pianist, who, of course, Shivers had a crush on. No, Luigi, don't knock on the wall. And here's probably one of my favorite little pictures. Of course, this is going to be Miss Petunia, the bathing beauty. I would hardly call that a beauty. She looks like a giant pig. Well, look at that snout, that pig nose. Anyways, let's keep going. So, of course, we have Soupy, the dozing girl. Kind of creepy. And the dancing Werlindas, actually the floating Werlindas, this is the dancing couple. You may remember them. They're actually pretty decent dancers. No, Luigi. And our favorite little puppy, Spooky, the hungry guard dog. Look how nice he looks. He's a good boy. And here we have the two little kids, Henry and Orville, the twin brothers. Named after Henry Ford and Orville Wright. One of them rides a car, Henry, and one rides a biplane, Orville. Makes sense. And I hate this guy. This is the worst guy ever. The worst one ever, Sir Weston, the chili climber. The guy who made me have to put this playthrough in hiatus. Hate that guy. But we got the golden frame for him. That's all that matters. And our little friend here... God, what was his name? Slim Bankshot, that's it, the lonely bull shark. Cool picture of him, I like that one. And, of course, Mr. Vincent Van Gogh, the starving artist. Go get a real job, you fool. And finally, the third boss of the game, Boolossus. The jumbo freaking ghost. Nice. Now in here, is going to be this awesome little room with, of course, the final boss of the game. Bowser and King Boo, the dastardly duo. Excellent. So as you can see, I got all of the golden frames for the ghosts, as I promised I would for this playthrough. And that's going to conclude this 100% playthrough of Luigi's Mansion. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I apologize that this series kind of got put on hold for a while, but I'm glad it's finally done. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like on this video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite portrait ghost was. I'd be curious to see. And I hope you would join me next Halloween, where I do another spooky type of game for a Halloween special. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next playthrough.